Hello and good morning to all of you joining us on the internet. I am Ali Lucia and this is the 734 from WCCO. Christian Cordero is still out on assignment. Jason DeRusha is off, so you are stuck with me this morning. And we know most of you are on your way into work or about to head out the door, so we want to get started on today's forecast. We are seeing the snow coming down really across the metro, and this is what it's looking like. We do anticipate temperatures to get to 19 degrees right around noon, and then they warm up just a little bit. We did see a lot of snowfall already this morning in St. Cloud, and that snow has now made its way here to the Twin Cities. The air is really dry, so we aren't seeing those big fluffy flakes this morning, but we are still seeing snow. So do anticipate a little bit of a hectic commute. We are already seeing crashes on the roads this morning. I would give yourself at least 20 extra minutes for your drive in. Well, you think the winds are picking up here? Look at this. Check out these blizzard conditions that hit Iceland. This poor guy is trying to cross the street. Hurricane force winds 75 miles per hour. Throw in the icy streets and sidewalks, and this is definitely a losing battle. This video is from Tuesday. The guy actually posted this video. So today, luckily, he is not having any problems crossing the street because everything is back to normal. So now let's talk about this. A Minneapolis restaurant owner is getting ready to hang up his apron. Can you believe this after 40 years? Doug Grinna has been working at the grill at Als Breakfast in Dinkytown since 1977. If you attended the University of Minnesota, more than likely you have at least had one breakfast at Al's. He became known for his delicious cooking, serving dishes with a side of sarcasm and personality. There you see his smile. Doug is now 70 years old, and he's ready to spend more time with his family. I sure hope so. Maybe he'll cook his family pancakes. Regulars always come back for a short stack of walleye blues. That's short for walnut blueberry pancakes. Al's is a breakfast staple in Minneapolis, but we know there are many, many others. So we want to know, do you have a favorite breakfast spot in the Twin Cities? Where do you like to get your French toast, your pancakes and eggs? We want to hear from you. Those who are watching on Facebook right now, just leave a comment in the comment section below and we will tell you your favorite spots, my favorite spot, and all of the comments coming up in just a little bit. In the news this morning, flags will fly at half-staff across the state today. That's as Minnesota says goodbye to the first of 3 National Guard members killed in a helicopter crash. The funeral is today for 28-year-old Sergeant Court Plattenberg. Family and friends will remember his love of flying at St. John's Abbey Church in Collegeville this afternoon. Funerals for the other 2 soldiers are planned for next week. To Washington now, where final arguments take place today. It's the last day for House lawmakers to amend the articles of impeachment against President Donald Trump. President Trump is accused of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. Today, the House Judiciary Committee is expected to pass both articles on party line votes. That sets up the final impeachment votes before the full House next week. A new poll is showing some major progress for the presidential campaign of Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar. The Emerson College poll shows Klobuchar's popularity has grown to 10% among Democratic voters in Iowa. It's the first time she's reached double digits. The Emerson poll in October had her at only 1%, so that is a big jump. Klobuchar ranks 5th right now among candidates. Right now, voters in the United Kingdom are heading to the polls to elect a new parliament. The results will shape the future of Brexit. If Prime Minister Boris Johnson and his Conservative Party win a clear majority, the UK can expect a swift exit from the European Union. If British voters deliver a mixed result, the UK could remain in gridlock beyond the latest Brexit deadline. That comes January 31st. Well, most Minnesotans will remember this. You remember this, all of our Facebook friends. Today marks 9 years since the Metrodome's roof collapsed. Still can't believe this image. The weight of several inches of snow caused the dome to deflate. This is our own version of Deflategate, I guess. The new roof was inflated 7 months later, and hey, now we have US Bank Stadium. McAfee is making it easier to end homelessness by offering a first during the Stand Down event later today at Target Field. McAfee's Stand Down provides a multitude of services to veterans who are homeless, in crisis, or in danger of losing their home. If you don't know, McAfee helps these veterans with a hot meal, haircuts, and then taxes, and even legal issues. This year is the first time MACV will include employers who have openings and can hire a veteran on the spot. There will also be landlords on site who have apartments available for those veterans with a job who are considered landlord ready by MACV case managers.
How much more fulfilled will you be if you actually have a job offer? And to take that one step further, if you could walk out of the employment area with your job offer, then maybe walk into the housing area where we have landlords who have units available.
Minnesota hopes to become the 4th state in the country to have 0 homeless veterans. We will host mid-morning live from the stand down starting at 9 o'clock. So please join us this morning. Kim Johnson, Heather Brown, Riley O'Connor, and Reg Chapman will all host the event. So make sure to tune in at 9 o'clock. A Minnesota chocolate maker is now a world truffle making champion. Robin Doctorman, she is the doctor of chocolate, was named world champion at the International Chocolate Salon Awards for her truffle artistry. The winning chocolates are koi truffles with ganache honey and black sesame.
It's just almost indescribable to take risks and put your work out there and have peers judge it and have them acknowledge the level that you've achieved.
It has taken some major dedication and major risk to get here. Robin was a career journalist with the Star Tribune and took a buyout when the economy turned. She and her partner then started the St. Croix Chocolate Company. 10 years later, they have a Marine on St. Croix storefront full of local customers. Robin has also won several national awards, and you can see she has a lot of regulars as well. The Minnesota Sports Awards have given their yearly honors, and the top award this year goes to an athlete who's already had a fantastic year. The Lynx's Nafisa Collier was awarded the Minnesota Professional Athlete of the Year. No surprise here, Twins manager Rocco Baldelli was named Coach of the Year, and the late Gabe Grunwald was honored with the Courage Award. Randy Moss, Lindsey Whalen, and Randall McDaniel were among the new inductees to the Minnesota Sports Hall of Fame. So congratulations to all of you studs out there on the field and on the court. A Minnesota teenager now holds a world record. Forget this, it's a very strange world record. How wide he can open his mouth. This is Isaac Johnson. Say hello, everyone. And now open wide. The 14-year-old can open his mouth an astounding 3.67 inches.
Crazy. I like to demonstrate how large my mouth is by comparing it to sports balls or fruits and just seeing how much I can fit inside it. And yeah, I feel pretty dazzled to be a Guinness World Records title holder because I mean, you read the books as a kid and like early teen, and just saying like, how could you ever be in this? And then actually being in it seems unreal.
Well, Isaac can open his mouth 0.17 of an inch, more than the old record holder. So congratulations, and hopefully those dentist appointments are a little bit better. Well, back to today's talker. What is your favorite breakfast spot in the Twin Cities? And we want to bring in WCCO's digital guy, Eric. And Eric, what are people saying?
I kind of want to ask the kid who has the widest mouth what his favorite breakfast spot is.
I know, he can probably eat breakfast a little bit
Multiple
faster,
places,
right?
Yeah, all right. So David says Sunlight Cafe in South St. Paul is his pick.
Nice.
Tracy said Panakuchen. There's kind of a blast from the past.
Yes.
Pat said Benedict in Wayzata.
Nice, I've been there.
Mia said Hell's Kitchen, their huevos are the best.
Ooh, huevos rancheros,
And,
love them.
Yeah, I'm going to say that my favorite breakfast is Colossal Cafe's breakfast biscuit.
Ooh.
But for brunch, definitely Bellicor in the
Bellicor, fancy. I'm going to go with Birchwood Cafe in
great.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Great food there and great breakfast. You always have to kind of wait in line to get something. And our director says Mickey's Diner is her favorite, excuse me. So that's it for now. This is a 7:34 from WCCO when most of the Twin Cities are on the go. So why not make us your place for mobile news? We'll be back tomorrow. See you at 7:34. Until then, be nice to each other on the internet, everyone.